Hello all. You found me on Tube Route, an area of Liverpool that's quite busy. And I'm looking at the Church of John the Baptist. This is Grade 1 listed building. I've always thought it was Grade 2, but it's Grade 1 listed building. Oh look! That's a bonus, isn't it? An old bus. And there's a new one just for comparison. So yeah, John the Baptist Church, built in 1860. And it's been through a bit of refurbishment inside. Notably a William Morris window, which was repaired. And today is one of the days is Heritage Day, and they've opened their doors, and that's where I'm about to go now, in to have a little look and see what's going on. There's also another little thing in there in the grounds that I'm quite interested in, but we will see that when we get in there. Just crossed over the road to give you another view of the parish church of St John the Baptist. As you see, we are on a corner of a very busy street, shopping, 2 lanes, dual carriageway, and this has been here since 1860. And that building you can see in the centre of your screen now, and just beyond is the rectory, and that is also Grade 1 listed building. So we're going to go in and we're going to have a little look. And I've got to negotiate the lights again. So quick. So this one should be on green. Yep. Sandstone and buff in a layered details. I'll put everything else in the description below because my memory is absolutely rubbish, as you all know. Who built it and whatever. It's raining. Brolly. But in the entrance. Welcome to St John's Tube Route. It is a used church, still used for religious practices. And that's the doorway. So I'm going to put the camera down because there are people and I'll have to ask if I can film. So I've just been chatting with Anne, who's been absolutely fantastic, giving me some information on, just give me some notes to follow because my memory's rubbish. Look at that painting, all that's been painted. Painted all over, and I keep saying this was built in 1860 where there were no power tools. This was all done by hand, and there's a lot needs to be done because it's 150 years, 160 years old. Fabulous artwork. Even the roof has been painted. Windows, arches. going to go oak floor, maybe. Pews, Stations of the Cross, all carved. So I'll read the leaflet, because, you know, with this welcome leaflet is a short tour of the church, which you are invited to follow, which you need not do in order if there are parts of the church you are more interested in. Sorry, I'm not doing a lot of talking because I'm literally gobsmacked. It's different when you're sitting in a service and you're sitting at the back and you're concentrating on the service and what's going on, and then you can, on a day like this where they open the doors for everybody to come in and just look and ask questions, and you see things in details when you get to have a look around. And it's just beautiful. This is the Lady Chapel with black and white marble flooring.
Excuse me, you can go in here now.
I'm just doing a bit of polishing up. Doing a bit of polishing up. Stained glass windows are beautiful. You know when you're not sure whether you can go through these doors, because isn't that just gorgeous? And that's brass, and it's all inlaid and polished, and the flooring, each separate tile. I'm getting a sore neck looking up here. I think this is the William Morris window that was damaged and obviously being repaired. Well, the fabulous organ, and that's still original from 1860. This is all black oak. It's oak stained black. It's all carved with paper art on it. I'm just looking at those windows there. Each window has got a tiny little etching in it. So it's got the Lancashire rose with the crown and the leaves in each one of those tiny little windows, and each piece of leaded glass has a etching on each piece of glass as well. It's just beautiful. So the windows were all done by Bodley, Ford, Maddox Brown, Kemp and William Morris, working in collaboration. The hangings are a reproduction of William Morris's designs. So these wall hangings are of William Morrison's designs, as is the collaboration of the stained glass.
Hello.
Hello, are these the same floor tile, Minton's?
Yes,
I thought they were.
and they are. There's a lovely window.
William Morris.
Yes, and it's restored by Getty Foundation for £12,000, but it's about 30 years ago now. So what it would cost now, I don't know.
So I've just been informed that it is painted, but the architect Bodley in 1870 actually did that part. So that is original. Those stenciled flowers and brickwork is the original from Bodley, the architect. So there's a few bits that you can just see peeping through. And then in 1911 it was restored by another architect. You can just see the paintwork coming through of those stencils. That's amazing. So it's been 115 years since that restoration, and there was another restoration in 1970, I think. But Bodley, if I remember rightly, was one of the architects who oversaw Giles Gilbert Scott, who built the Liverpool Cathedral. Bodley was one of the overseers on his plans, etc. So this is a very important church, which is probably why it's Grade 1 listed, of its importance, built in a Gothic design that he wanted. So I've wandered around, I've showed you everything, and I'm going to go and have a cup of tea now. I like it when you're looking around places and you see something and you go, oh, wonder what that is, and then you find out. That tiny little door. It's about 15 inches wide. say it's about 5 foot tall. And this is the tower, which unfortunately is closed because the gentleman who needs to be here is not feeling too good, so best wishes to him. And they are the ropes for the bells, which have recently, well, relatively recently, been refurbished and replaced. How about that for the door? Again, I'm going to rabbit on about details because it's all handmade. No tools, well, obviously tools, but no power tools. It's just fabulous. So I'm having my cup of tea, and I have biggies as well. Fruit shorties, digestives, bourbons, and cookies. That is a cookie. They are biscuits. Just clarifying that. I like my tea strong and milky, with lots of sugar. I'm actually standing in a modern extension which shows the side where I think they have a school coming. I say this is a modern extension. They never had toilets in churches a long time ago, but they do now. So again, modern extension, and this is what would be the exterior wall. So this is, I think that's new, I'm not sure to be honest, because as I say, this would have been an entranceway. It would have been out in the open. There's children's area. Leave you with this view of the inside of the church. I'm now going to go outside and have a look at my little surprise. And I'll see you in the next one. At the back of St John the Baptist Church. And this is a mortuary. This little building is grade 2 listed, may have recently been changed to grade 1. I would have to research that, but as far as I know it's grade 2 listed, and it is a mortuary. Well, was a mortuary. It's now apparently a shed. It is approximately 10 feet wide. I'm just on the outside here now. I'm going to cross over the road and show you just how small it is. So those bins are strategically placed to give you an idea of how long it is. So not very wide and not very long. It's got the original tiled roof, original So I'm just wondering, is this the smallest mortuary in Liverpool? So that was my surprise. And thank you very much for being here.